out. Don't get me wrong, but let's just say, and I could grab anybody in this fucking chat right now to say, hey, your job is to help me out, make sure everything is right. At least make sure everything is right. Don't fucking sit there and get paid and then be like, oh, by the way, these systems aren't updated. That should have been checked months in advance. All that shit should have been checked months in advance. All that, just like I told him last time he was on the fucking show, man. You should have known what the fuck you was getting into. And if you sat there 6 months before this tournament, what the fuck were you doing in 6 months that you couldn't get the right shit, but you could fly everybody the fuck out on a freebie? Every person you gave a freebie to, that could have been 2 monitors. Straight up. Brand new 2 monitors. Every motherfucker you flew out there for free could have been 2 monitors. Right or wrong?
You're very correct.
So this time around, it could have been fly your own fucking self there. For everybody that he gave freebies and shit to, that could have been prize money that he wouldn't be fucking around with trying to resolve right now.
Now, let me ask you this, because I got to play devil's advocate again, as always.
I mean, this was rough on him, but
hold on. I keep hearing everybody bring Triforce in here.
Yeah,
Triforce didn't. Wait.
I'm saying I just said he was there and he probably could have helped.
Triforce didn't run. I mean, Triforce's name is what was used, and unfortunately, that has positives and negatives.
I didn't say Triforce did him in, but Triforce at least said, "Yo, you need this shit to run a successful tournament. You need this. Check your systems. You need AE 2012. You want to make sure this is updated. You want to make sure these monitors here." Somebody could have said something, and I was only saying Tri because Tri was there for a long time.
Now, Johnanthan,
and he could have helped him.
Hold on, Johnanthan.
What up?
I think you're gonna have GameCubes or N64s there.
Okay. Here's the thing that I told.
Whatever you're gonna do, I think you should just replace them with Wii U's.
No.
No.
Well, go ahead. I want to hear your logic.
You got to do what I say, because see, I really ain't running your tournament, but being that I talk to you, I'm going to dictate to you what you need to do. See, at the end of the day, my point is this: truth. Triforce could say whatever he wants. Chris, at the end, is the one that was calling those shots.
But now, what if this was Chris' first tournament?
Season's beatings.
We know this isn't Chris's first tournament. That's the thing.
I said, what if this was Chris's first tournament?
Then he wouldn't have been there in that position.
So you mean it was cool? So you mean it was cool enough to not say shit to a person and watch their tournament bomb the fuck out, right?
No, you kind of, because you're preoccupied with your own shit.
And then when the tournament jumped off, they had all these problems that couldn't be resolved on the just right there because it was too late.
I mean, I'm not defending Triforce. I'm just saying. Hold on.
You can't put the.
I'm not defending Triforce. I'm just saying he had nothing to do. He had nothing to do with the running of the event.
I'm not blaming him at all. I'm just saying he could have said something if he because now somebody that because Rolando did take these people into consideration, and I know he probably got a lot of input, but nobody told him this the kind of monitors you need.
All right. By the way, I agree on James because that's not Triforce's job is to check the setups, dude.
It's not his job.
It's not his job.
Like when I got there, the day that they set up.
And to be honest, if they were playing Tetris in tournament, I could see Triforce interjecting. Yeah. But I've never seen Triforce pull fucking Dormammu out of his ass.
Yeah, dude. Triforce would not.
Yeah, you can't blame Triforce. Plus these cons.
Not blaming him. I said he had people like Triforce there. He had experienced tournament people with tournament experience.
You got to understand.
He had tournament experience people.
Wait. Let me say this. I was there for 2012, and it was this big blow up because one of the two of the consoles did not have the proper AE on it. Right. Okay, I was there for that. I told Rolando, make sure this shit don't happen next year. Wait. When I got there, the Monday I landed, the first thing I sat there and I said, make sure these consoles are updated, make sure these monitors are set right. Kept saying that. I said that every single day until the day the tournament started. Why is it that whenever I say something, it just these people who are setting up the consoles, because these are their consoles that they brought with them from Guadeloupe, from Aruba, from all these other islands. They brought their console there. So you can't sit there and say it's Rolando. Basically, the TO should have relayed this to them. TO should have been there, making sure that these consoles were running right, make sure they were all perfect, and things like that. Not the day the tournament starts, or
then they're running around.
When Champ was playing casuals, He's sitting there saying like, "Yo, this one's unpatched."
Yep, that should have been.
He called me over
right there.
He called me over and he was all like, "Yo, this one's unpatched." So I'm sitting there and I'm like, "Oh shit!" And Champ could tell you the expression I had was like, "I've been saying this shit all week."
Yeah.
Yeah, like one of the things I can tell you, like what I do, like I bought 77 Wii's, and I have to update all of them.
All of them. Yeah.
And that doesn't start the day before. I'm doing that this weekend.
Exactly. I mean,
like not because I don't have time. I have time to do. I basically have work, and then I have this. I have to do emails. I have to do a bunch of shit. But I have all the Wii's in my possession. I have to update them. It's on me. Because of that. Plus, I gotta still buy 20 more TVs.
But if I remember, the equipment was one of the major. A lot of people bitched about the equipment at VXG. That was a major complaint. And it was like, well, who was there to check that, And they were saying Rolando is Rolando. I'm not blaming Rolando, nor am I blaming Triforce for shit. But I'm saying if I know James is about to throw a tournament and James doesn't really know things about how to set it up, you best believe I'm going to help James out, even with the information and on things like, hey, James, I don't want nobody bitching about your monitors or whatever. You might want to look into getting this monitor. If I'm sitting there with you, if you flew me out there and I'm rolling, to here and there with you on the island, it's not your job, but fucking Christ. This boy doesn't know shit about tournaments like that. The people that he, I guess, hired or whatever, or he confided in should have told him, because the equipment was a major complaint, and so was the money payouts.
Wasn't there an issue? I forget. Andre, wasn't there an issue with Brawl?
I think it was.
There were not enough characters.
Yeah. A couple of the setups did not have all the characters.
Like, I feel like, I'll be honest, like, I feel like a lot of it would have been resolved. Like, if they started on Monday, how many Xboxes were there? If you tell me anything under 30, I'm going to be shocked.
It was under 30. It was definitely under 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was definitely under 30 because it was all on 6 tables. So
because they said that people were asking to play on certain Xboxes because they didn't want to play on unpatched systems.
Yeah.
So they were waiting for.
It was basically 4 tables. It was 4 tables from Marvel, 4 tables. No, 6. So 3 and 3, and basically 4 per table.
Damn.
It's not. Let me say this: running a tournament, running a bracket is not rocket science. Running an event is, and I'm not saying it's hard. I'm saying there's so many things you got to do, and this is one of those things. Like, I can tell you, one event. I just did a local event. First thing I came in there, I said, "Tell me, all these Wii's updated? Or are all these things ready to go? Do I need to get anything? Do I need to update them?" Or even at UMACON, when I first went to UMACON, the first thing I went to, I made sure all the Wii's had all the characters. Like, that's the the first thing I think of. Like, how the hell are we gonna play?
But I think that this year, I mean, it's already January, and he's trying to do VXG in, what is it, July? Is it July, June?
Yeah, July.
July.
Yeah.
So he has technically like 6 months, 6 or so months to fix the wrongs from last year, on top of setting it up for this year. And with Fchamp and Justin Wong and Neo there and all that, if they fixed that shit and they got everything right, would you guys honestly attend again?
I didn't even attend this last year.
Yeah, but they attended, so it was like, would they attend again if everything was ran? I'm almost sure, Rolando. I mean, half the part of running a better event the next year is learning from the mistakes of last year, and I think it's, like I said, as far as VXG goes, it's going to be a rough sell this year because of the super extreme knee-jerk reactions that people get in the FGC. And I shouldn't even call it the community. It's like knee-jerk. It's not
the community that. It's not just the communities that has that type of knee-jerk reaction. That's it's really a lot of it because of social media and the ability to answer immediately. And because of that, people don't really think before they write a lot of the time. So they're doing a lot of emotion. Of course, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't put much into what the internet says. I put a lot into, I guess for feedback, I just listen to people, and I look over an event and I see, okay, this is what I want to change. This is what I want to improve. From 2013 to 2014, the one thing I needed to improve was get a bigger venue, and I wanted to get something in a hotel so it's easy access. And I was lucky I found the DoubleTree, which was really cheap in terms of the hotel rooms, and we sold like about 400 already. And
so here's a question: since you have the experience, what do you think? What do you think the top five fixes? I'm gonna say fixes.
I can't say some of them.
What do you think? Man, you can say the most. You can say the most obvious. The first is if you're offering if I'll start it off with number one. That way you won't feel so you won't feel like you're doing everybody a fucking disservice. First things first, if you have payouts for your tournaments, make sure that money is banked first before you start handing out free fucking airline tickets.
Put that shit in an escrow account.
Yes, make sure that, because if you got 3K on this one, 2K on this one, 500, 500, make sure that money is tucked away immediately. Then you start handing out, plane rides and shit, because they hand out the plane rides first, and then they shot themselves in the foot. I think that's the first. What about the second?
I think though, like what you gotta understand is that those tickets basically came out of the tourism board. Basically, they get vouchers.
I understand that, but also with that tourism board, they offered them a larger chunk of money, because Puerto Rico does the same thing. If they gonna do that, then you gotta go to the governor, and the governor probably would say, "Yeah, that's cool. Give them this much for this." It's a total budget. It's not just that. I mean, like I said, all that money could have been better spent on the shit that he needed before the shit that he wanted.
Here's what I think could have been done better. I still think what they should have did was just have not two tournaments, but two aspects of the event.
Okay.
The first aspect is continue the tradition of having an event that is attended highly by the islands.
Okay.
To make it like their little Evo, their little get together, and don't put any just leave it to them. Don't have any of the top I know it might be hard to manage, but don't have any of the top players. Just leave it at the islands. You know what I mean? Make it something that's cultural, because when you make something cultural, it builds a very good relationship with other islands, so that you guys can work together and build a bigger budget.
So you're basically saying ensure that your event draws in more of the local commerce than the out of
which it did
town commerce.
Which it did.
No,
it did from what I heard.
That's one part of it. The second part of it is that
no. Correction. A lot of the locals who came the year prior did not show up that year.
Okay.
Did not show up last year. So there wasn't a lot of local players.
All right.
Local, when I'm saying geographically local, as in South America.
Yeah, like
the other islands.
Came, but people from the actual St. Martin did not come because they were scared to play a lot of the American players.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They should. Secondly, the other aspect.
Kind of like how we are with Japanese players, right? Right, Ryan. Right, Ryan.
Let me tell
When's that Nemo match?
I don't know why the FGC is scared of Japanese players, but I tell you, in Smash, they don't give a flying fuck. They go in.
They don't. But
I've never seen I look at the FGC, and some people they're like, crap, I gotta play Tokido. When they say when a Smasher season is like, I'm gonna beat this motherfucker, fuck him, and
they do gives no fucks.
Who's scared? Who's scared of the Japanese players? I just want to know that. Who's scared?
I heard you were.
Hey, quit talking from under your bed, bitch. Get out.
No. Who's scared?
That's what I was being told by other people. Now, I can be like TMZ at times. I don't get all the information, but I was told you're afraid of fish.
Oh.
That's what I was told.
Mind powers over Nemo, nigga. You don't know. When he came in.
Time out, James.
Leave him
talking. Correct that for you.
Of course, I'm not scared. Are you serious? I mean, a lot of people don't know. A lot of people just don't know what really was supposed to happen at Capcom Cup, because me and Nemo were supposed to play, but then we both got an offer to play for a major, which is ECT, to actually play our match there instead. So they're actually gonna make an event out of it. So that's why our match got postponed. It's not like I said no, I don't want to play you because I'm afraid of you. No, hell no. I'm very competitive. I always want to play. The most probably the best players in the world. I always want to play good people, You know, that's why I went to this community. But I never dodged anybody. The only reason why I held it is because it was an opportunity. It was an event. Basically, I was gonna get paid to play. So that's why I said, all right, yo, Nemo, me and you are gonna get paid to play. And then on top of that, we could bet money on top of that, okay? So we could bet a lot. Yeah, so basically, there you go. All right, so now people understand what I'm talking about.
Now, let me ask you this. Now, this is very important.
All right.
Are you going to redeem the Americans?
I felt like I defended the United States by eliminating Nemo at Capcom Cup.
Yeah, but I understand
James,
that but the problem is with our community, it's like today winning a tournament is important, but tomorrow long sets are important.
Yeah,
that's true. No, they're both important in their own, respective, I guess. But I think I'm very confident on the run back at least, because now I have an idea what type of gamer he is. But I'm just really, I just can't wait for that. I just can't wait around May to actually get my run back.
It's my birthday too, right there, man.
Well, James, here's a question for you. Why should Ryan be afraid when Nemo has yet to beat him in a set?
I don't know why he was afraid. That's what people were telling me.
No, I'm saying why should he?
I
have 100% confidence that Ryan is going to body Nemo.
I'm gonna beat him, dude. I don't know if I'm gonna body him, but I'm gonna beat him. Because you can't. It's really hard. Close. Yeah, but I'm just trying to get you back. I'm just trying to get you back.
You've been working on Nova Champ?
Yeah, I can say. I honestly think that Ryan does have a chance, and that's really hard for me to say because, yeah, it's given a chance.
I like Nemo.
I think he has a chance.
I like his, I like his demeanor, but he's a, he's a one-trick pony. When you look at, he's a great one-trick pony. I'm not giving him that, but like the way, but if you look at
I already know his weakness. If you see him against Camel River, and him versus Camel River, the score was 100 games to Nemo and 72 wins to Camel River.
Ooh.
So that's very close. And I played Camel River in a first 15, and I beat him 15-1. So like I just know when you press buttons with him, if you actually attack him and not zone him, because his team is an anti-zoning team, so if you actually fight him, that's where he struggles. Just don't let him bully you. But yeah, I mean, it's still it's still a lot of.
I heard it here first.
Yeah, it's still around May, so it's a lot of days, man. But yeah, dude, it's getting kind of late, so I'm gonna go head out.
So you're coming to defend the North, right?
Oh no, I'm not.
You're not?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, you missed an opportunity to get fucked up in New York, man.
Dude, he's going
to defend his warmth because it's too damn cold out.
Dude, that's the only reason why I'm not going, dude, because it's too cold.
You're gonna bitch out like that over cold weather?
Yo, James, my flight got canceled, so that's why I can't go.
Man, yeah, ain't shit going out for this, man. This winter has really locked down a lot of shit, man.
All this talk I hear about how great the West Coast is, you guys, your planes don't even fly over here now?
Yo, we all came out for NEC though.
Yeah,
did we not?
They did.
Yeah, that's true, and it snowed.
And
it snowed.
I'm just
Jake,
saying.
by the way, usually West Coast players travel to the East Coast all the time, man.
Yeah,
what are you trying to say? I traveled to the West Coast for years.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about in general.
No, it's true, actually. I do find more West Coast players coming east than east to west.
I'm just saying, I think, Justin's going to Apex. I mean, you gotta be hyped about that. I'm just saying.
I think Ricky's coming to Apex too.
All right,
okay,
Justin.
Justin, don't get me Yo, I love Ricky's Rufus. Do not say that to me.
I think so.
Oh my god, because I know AGE. When I talked to Candace, she said she's flying the entire team out.
Who is on AGE right now besides Chris and Fnatic?
Fnatic, Chris, Knives, and Romance.
Okay.
Because Romance is going to fight Ronaldo because he's going. Because he signed up. Unlike most FGC players, he signed up online.
Wait.
Can I say something?
Go ahead. Hold on.
Yo, so in CEO 2012, I told Jabali to put Daigo against me first round after pools, and he did. So I don't really care.
And that's respectable. I hate hearing the people go, "Oh, but this is my cousin's brother, sister's aunt's uncle who fucked my father's best friend." So we play together. We played together when we were 12 years old once. We can't be in the same pool right away. And I'm going, what happened to the days of what you see is what you get?
I have a story for you. So it was I held Zenith 2013 this past year on May. So somebody comes up to me and says, can you change my pool? Because we did round robin because it was only 2 days and just melee. I said, why? He's like, oh, I fought this guy 2 years ago. And I said to him, you fought him 2 years ago? Yeah, I don't want to fight him again.
Really?
It was 2 years ago. Like, why the and mind you, like, I looked at him and was like, he doesn't even look the same. He's like 5 inches taller. What the I just yelled at the kids, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you so mad? Like shit like that I don't understand, man. I can understand if, like, little things, because in the Smash community, we seed a lot more than FGC. We seed a lot more in detail. We seed, like, with mathematics and crap. But I just don't understand some of that, man. I really don't. So I feel you on that, James.
And I respect that. I mean, I break Justin's balls. I break any of the top players' balls, but he may do that, but so many people don't. I'm not going to mention names of people, anti-Saberwolf people.
Oh, wow.
But it's like, I don't care who's in your pool. You're there to prove you're the best. Whether I beat them now or I beat them it's almost like, well, me and Justin are brothers, so it's not fair if he doesn't get to top 8 with me.
Oh, Justin.
Yeah.
Can I ask you something when you come to Apex?
What's up?
I have three favors to ask you.
You want me to commentate Smash again or something?
No, I don't care about that. This is personal. I don't give a shit.
Oh, I do, because I remember last time you told me to commentate Jabali's match in Smash.
Because I thought it was fucking hilarious.
Is Alex coming up here?
No, I don't think so.
Alex might come for one day. He said, but it depends on his schedule. Yeah. Because he's sponsoring the event, so he wants to come up. I
gotta get my dress.
Like, to be very honest, I really, even though I'll get fucked up, I want to play you in the 3 old school games, man.
Right.
I want to play in Third Strike Marvel 2 and CVS. You'll whip my ass, but I just want to say I played you.
I don't mind.
Yeah,
I like playing old games.
Yeah, I'll play Alpha 2 with you hard, though. That's my shit. But
down for Alpha 2.
I'll money match you in Karate Champ.
I never played Karate Champ.
James, I live in the 90s, not in the 1890s. You gotta, come with the times, bro. Come on. Yeah, step it up.
Oh, you can't handle real. You can't help.
I can't handle.
Wait. We got a community that complains about every little glitch and bug in a game. Finally, I present the game to all you guys that is on equal footing. There is no difference. You both got the same fucking moves. You're the same characters. It just changed the color of the game.
Karate Champ, my nigga. Karate Champ.
Karate Champ.
Oh, it's on. I got like 20 on that. I will fuck y'all up, man.
Can I see the images on the hitboxes of the punches and the kicks, though?
Hey, reverse punch. Reverse punch.
Just saying, I need to see hitboxes so I can know, the whiff punishes and everything.
Just take the screen.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Just take the screen and literally draw a line down the middle, and those are the 2 hitboxes.
Yo, you see how you can sweep, and if you kick, the sweep doesn't connect?
Yeah.
You just front kick, and the sweep is like non-existent, yo.
Or better yet, some yeah kung fu, man.
No. That shit actually has hitboxes. Fuck that. Karate Champ it is.
So who's here? Okay, is everybody here basically from the East Coast right now? Except Neo?
No,
Tennessee.
L's from Detroit.
Midwest.
We got Midwest, West Coast, West Coast, East Coast.
No, because I want to give disclaimers to people who've never been to Apex.
Oh, I got Saban. Hold on a second. Saban, we got a money match. I got a money match now. He actually wants to take me up on the Karate Champ.
Oh, wow. Yeah, when you said Karate Champ, I just pictured my older brother sitting there playing this.
Yo, I actually won 500 geisha girls in that, man.
Yo, bait and rape, baby. Reverse punch. All day, man. Reverse punch. That shit is so broken.
I'm going to fucking hell for these guys right now.
Boxman has retarded.
I'm trying to be all like, yo, let's talk about good shit. And you're like, yo, I fucked a bunch of geisha girls. I punched her in the face. They reverse punched her, and I'm like,
I didn't punch no geisha girl, man. What the hell?
he said reverse punch. I'm like,
that's the move in the game. He's not punching the geisha girls. He's doing other things with those geisha girls.
Oh no, you gotta reverse punch a geisha girl in the butt. I'm just saying.
Hey, whatever floats
hey,
your
man.
boat.
I'm just saying, you know, for those.
That's that Osaka greeting, baby. Boom, boom.
I'm just saying for you, for James and anybody who's his first Apex, let's just say magnify Smash at Evo by like 20 times, and that's Apex.
Justin, wait, Justin, I'm gonna give you $100 if you can win fucking Smash.
Wow.
Oh really?
Yeah.
James, you realize you used to play, right?
Yeah, I know.
Smash 64.
Well, Smash 60. Well, all the Smash games have been capped. Like, no, all the Smash game registration's done. We don't do actually offline registration for Smash.
Oh really?
Yeah, but I can tell you how many people entered every game if you want to hear that, because I love bragging about that shit.
So he can't enter Smash, is what you're telling me?
Oh man, I was gonna win too, man.
If you really wants to do it, I'll see what I can do about putting him in.
Not Melee though. I don't know how to play Melee.
If you
I'm giving you from now. You got 2 weeks.
Yo, I don't even have a GameCube.
That's not my problem.
Yo, Justin gonna go to it.
Yo, how about this? Can I make a bet that I won't go 0-2 though? How about that? I think
No,
that's very.
no, I can't do that. You might get some. You might get some kid, the custodian.
Yo, it's like gambling.
You will not go 0-2 in 64.
Will you say it again?
Are you saying you'll bet money you will not go 0-2 in 64?
No, I'm saying can I get a free option? I'm not betting money on that.
No. I will bet. Wait, you're saying like, do you think you can win a match in 64?
If it's a very fair bracket and
they are fair brackets.
You know, like you're like, oh, I'm not gonna put against. I'm gonna go random select on this bracket. Then I think I could win a match in 64.
The first match gonna be Mewtwo King. You gonna lose like a motherfucker, man. Stop playing. You gonna put you up against Mewtwo King and shit gonna be good.
I will have a discussion with the 64 TO about this because I actually will take that bet because every 64 player is like a top player. It's really broken.
Yo, I have them Donkey Kong gimmicks, man.
Oh, you're gonna get.
You know,
Anyways,
I'll just be scooping people like it's Zangief. He is Zangief in the game.
I don't know,
I'm
Justin.
saying,
I
yo,
watched a nigga take Mewtwo.
Yo, you can ask Noah. I beat Noah in like 3 seconds.
I think of Virgil. He ain't doing shit but counting your money. Yo, real talk. I watched a dude jump off the board, go under the board, and fly back up on top of the board, yo. I thought when you jump off the board, you died. This motherfucker he did not die, Justin. I don't know, man.
Pit?
Yo,
it was fucking
I
on
did
YouTube.
suicide shit.
Grab him and jump off the ledge.
Justin, when he matched somebody in Smash and he lost.
That suicide shit.
All I need is to win by 1 life. I don't need to win by 4 stock or whatever.
Oh shit!
Kamikaze.
Yeah.
Suicide area.
Dragging him down to the ground, man.
Hold up. Let me tell you how crazy. Let me tell you how many people. Like we have 1,200 plus people and altogether registered online. 360 entered Brawl. Right? Okay, it's not. That's pretty okay. 630 entered Melee.
Wow.
64 has 157.
Can I be 158 though? That's the real question right now.
and Project M has 401.
Jesus.
And
I think
Pokemon,
Justin make it, yo. I think
our other
Justin
big game,
make it to 100, top 100.
Pokemon X and Y has 97 people entered.
I'm not
Justin, you got an internet.
Pokemon has 90.
You've been hyped about that.
Yo, have y'all not seen fucking Shin Blanca's post, man? I think, he mad serious about Pokemon all of a sudden.
Pokemon's real.
Yeah, like that shit is like
really
yo,
real.
you got hood niggas sticking you up for like raids and shit now, yo. You're like, hey man, you got 3DS?
Yo, dog, give me that shiny, dog.
Yo, that's crazy though. But I mean, I gotta admit though, that's really great that like the Smash guys, got that type of numbers. I mean, that's really really impressive.
Yeah, well, Apex is like really where like everybody comes. Like that's like our mecca. Like I'm looking at Marvel. All the fighting games are pretty much the same as a little bit bigger than last year in terms of registration online. Because again, motherfuckers don't register online. But
That's FTC. You should know that.
Yeah, I know.
Especially from Northeast, you have more online in-person registration than online registration.
Yeah, and that's why we have like a lot of people like ready for that. And I think the one thing I like about it is like, you know, more majority of the people that are in for the that registered online did it for Smash, and you have a lot of Smash people actually entering FGC. Like I don't know if Justin, if you know a player called Kage, he's like a really well known. He's like he's the best Ganon in Canada, and if not the world. He actually is entering AE, and he wants to play you just because. Like,
all right, let's go.
He sucks though, but you know.
I mean, I suck in Smash. Does he play 64?
I'll tell you what. If you just send me an email, apex.series@gmail.com, say I want to enter 64. I'll tell them to put you in just because.
All right, nice.
I got you. Cause I want to see this. I'll pay money to see this.
I want you to win it.
No, James.
No, I'm not gonna win it. Listen, I've seen people play 64.
Andre will tell you the 64 people are like the perfect poverty game.
They even look and smell like real poverty, niggas.
No. You know how the poverty people, like, you know, the people that like the older games, they don't get love and they don't. But when they come, they come.
Yeah.
These people come, man. Like in 64, we have people from Japan, Brazil.
Yeah.
Fucking like some other I don't know, countries I never heard of.
I remember seeing y'all last stream. That shit was out of control. Y'all had like a lot of fucking people.
I was just like, where the because Japan, I'm like, okay, Japan, you know, they made the game. But then you hear all these other countries and you're like, what the fuck?
They made the game, they got rolled out quick as fuck though. They got rowdy, yo. Like that shit like the Quest. Remember that joint, the Quest?
Yo, let me tell you, like watching
nuts.
Melee last year was one of the greatest things I ever saw. Like the entire crowd was insane, and this year
it was good.
Yeah, y'all got people who normally didn't like the game watching that shit. So
yeah, and I think that's where a lot of the Evo hype started to build, was because you know Ultra David was just texting people and tweeting like, oh my god, Smash needs to be here. Like Smash is amazing. You know, you have oh my god is Andre. You know, he talked. Yeah, everybody was talking about it, and you know. And
you guys made a presence, man. Y'all was loud as fuck. Gotta admit.
But again, this brings me back to the point, you know, earlier, which is, you know, separating what's considered acceptable FG games and not acceptable. If you mash buttons and throw fireballs, it's a fucking fighting game. And to sit there and say, look, we all know that Street Fighter is God, was the original, you know, that actually started putting this together. But to constantly put the other people fucking down and make them feel less, like the anime community. Yeah. When you go to these events, they're like literally shoved in the corner.
They do be getting.
And then they're like, all right, give us your two top guys. We'll stream that, and that's it. And then the two guys are like these two goth kids that, like, sorry to say it, they're on like these suicide. They're
Hot Topic. Hey, Hot Pockets are fucking delicious. Y'all need to calm the fuck down with the Hot Pockets.
I didn't say Hot Pockets. I said Hot
Topic. He's
wait,
Johnanthan. He's colored. He doesn't shop. He doesn't shop there.
Ooh, I don't shop at those stores, James. Them things are products of the devil.
It's one of those stores.
Ooh, they powerful evil, James.
Truth. It's one of those stores where you walk in there and get a Prince Albert.
Oh Lordy, I don't even know what that is. That sound royalty. I'm not down there with that. When I leave the plantation, sometimes they be like, "Jay, I'm gonna buy you a new shirt."
They have like a lot of.
Yo, I just felt like I just watched Django for 2 seconds.
You have. No, but seriously though, I mean, like, you know what? I think this shit is a fighting game, but Nintendo just is just like really fucked up when it comes to stuff like violence and stuff like that. So they probably just said it's not a fighting game; it's a party game.
I could tell you, well, there's a lot of stuff. I remember when. FGC, because I was around for a long time, since like 05. A lot of them back in the day, the only reason they didn't like Smash was because it had characters from Nintendo. They didn't want to accept that their childhood characters. No, this was a lot of them. A lot of them didn't like the fact it was their childhood and they're grown men, so they're like, we have big dicks and balls, so we're men, you know. Fuck Mario.
So basically, when the roster got, are you saying that when the roster got revealed, people got sand, grown men got sand in their vagina?
Yeah, pretty much.
They were like, yo, Mario, yo, fuck that. Yo, I play Xbox, eat Doritos and fucking Mountain Dew.
But when we first saw Smash Brothers, when we first saw the very first Super Smash Brothers, we were like, oh, Nintendo has made a fighting game, because they fight. You beat them up, and you beat them up, and you knock them off the board. It's like it's a fight. You guys, you fucking fight. So then but then Nintendo said, we don't condone that shit, so it's a party game. They don't condone the word fighting game. I mean, like they've made a couple.
If you throw a
fighters.
punch, it's a fight.
Exactly, they throw punches. It's a fighting.
But that's
game.
Nintendo. Like they could do that because they want to make more money. That's fine.
And
I'm talking about like how the
now,
community reacted because
right.
Why?
When
they called it fake and all that shit like that.
Well, they didn't say. They said it wasn't a real fighting game, but the thing is, it is a fighting game. It's just the most extreme, not extreme, the most loosest sense. It's not the way Street Fighter is, where there's a health bar and there's soups and all like specials. Right. Well, there are specials, but it with a B button rather than a motion.
I actually got to say, I like the numbered meter countdowns. It's actually because it's different, and it's harder to gauge. I think as much as people just think it's smashing, throwing out some things and jumping around, floating around like a clown, you're not doing meter management like in a Mortal Kombat or a Street Fighter. Right. You're basically saying I got to connect this, and this because I know it's going to do a 40, a 30, a 20. So I mean I really think there is a complexity to Smash that when you break it down, and I think it was. Mewtwo King had the video where how he analyzes the game, and he got like sheets of well, if it's raining out and it's on a Tuesday afternoon in February, I can only do this and this if the sun's shining on it, and he breaks it down, and I'm like, wow, you know what? Honestly, because Nintendo portrayed it forever and a day as a party game.
Yeah, I mean it says a party game, so it's
people grinded it out for many years. Like Melee is now at a point where it's optimized. Everything is about optimized combos. Like I can break it down like this: the game that has the truest sense of combos is 64 because it has a lot of hits done. Melee is more, to me, this is just my opinion. Melee is more about reading the opponent and reading the DI and where they're going, and just and finishing combos. Brawl is more about footsies and follow-ups, so it's a lot more like AE in that regard, as Melee is more like Marvel. And I would say 64 is a bit like Tekken, where it's just like a set combo, like a set juggle, like back in the day Tekken. But every version of it's very different, but it's still the same. And what makes Smash so great is the simplicity of it. And for many, many years, like a lot of people just saw it as Mario, fuck you, But I think people, once the barriers started breaking down, once I started bringing people from the fighting game community to watch Smash. Now, I didn't force them. I just had both of them there, and they just started seeing it. And they started to understand, wow, this is really crazy. This is, look at this community, how great it is. I know Andre, when he first came, he was like, what the fuck? Because there's like so many people,
The thing, what I noticed about the Smash community, like what really put me on was like how they rallied to get it at EVO. And when I saw how many people watched, and that's when I knew, I'm like, okay, this game is a big deal.
But here's the thing: why it has
on top of the community get behind it too, though. Like
really a lot of people in the FGC like Smash though. Like I remember going to the Bronx. I remember going back to the Bronx to like Geron's house to play Smash 64 with Sanford, and Sanford just plays Mario. And I forgot who Geron played. I think he played Kirby, but like they were going in hard. So like it's not that. And when Brawl came out, I used to play a lot of Brawl with a lot of the people in the community.
I remember that money match. That money match.
And then, but pretty much it's like what you said. Like I love watching Melee. I could watch Melee for days just because it reminds me of like Marvel 2 in terms of like the strategy, the spacing, everything. So I'm really glad that like more people are more accepted to Smash games now, especially last year at Apex. Like when you had that Zero Suit Samus guy like win, that was like the most hypest thing ever.
I remember that. Everybody just went nuts. And here's the thing interesting about Smash. The reason why it gets so many viewers, it's not just that it's a great game. It's not. It's, that's part of it. But the other thing is that it has iconic characters. It has a Mario, it has a Peach. It has games, it has characters that people that don't normally watch Smash associate with Nintendo, associate with their childhood, or even if you want to go that far, associate with one of the biggest things on Twitch, speed running. And my whole theory is that if you combine the casual community and the competitive community in terms of viewership, you're going to get a viewership higher than most events. And honestly, my Smash Melee was watched more than Marvel at Apex last year.
Oh.
And that's probably the first time I've ever seen that happen, especially with like ChrisG and them there.
Which game was like Marvel 2? Jay?
Melee.
Melee.
Okay.
That's the nickname Marvel Jr. came from a lot of the top players, I believe, when they were looking at Melee at EVO 2006. Like the year MLG dropped it, EVO picked it up.
You know, I think this should be an opportunity for players of other games to invade the Smash universe and destroy some of these kids' dreams who feel they're like the hardcore players. And the guys like Justin and Neo, you guys can find the version of the game that is most adaptable to your favorite game and just go fucking ham on it and start bodying people.
Here's the thing with Melee is not that easy.
Yeah, it's not that easy.
Melee is like Marvel 2. You have to fit a year or two just to get good, and even then, it depends on how you play somebody. Yeah, it's just that the documentary made the nostalgia for it, or made the idea of it. For casuals, and Brawl is more more like the new gen of fighting games, which is more like they kind of simplify little things, or they make things easier. At least from my perspective, you just gotta. The only way, Justin and them would have to get really good is they have to get a really good controller, like they have to get a brand new one, break it in, and then they have to spend hours on it. And to be honest,
we would have to quit we would have to quit what we do now to play Smash.
Dude, I can barely play games right now.
Well, I mean, let's be real here. Who's this? Uh-oh, hold on. Somebody's calling in. Who's this? Amir. Amir. Amikar. Cabral. ¿Qué pasa, amigo?
Look like you got lost.
All right.
Who is that?
I don't know. He just decided to jump in. I love that.
Wow.
Hop on in.
I was gonna say, for Justin or anybody like a Justin or if you want to look at the Japanese players or anybody that's sponsored, it's not really beneficial for them to drop everything for Smash. At least not until the new one, and then see how that goes before they jump on.
Yeah, you know how I'm good for those early games though.
That's what I'm saying.
Best player in Mortal Kombat for 6 months. That's the shit right there.
I know, right, Justin? You played Injustice at the frickin' tournament at Super Arcade, and then you dropped it, man. You're supposed to be Batman of America.
I had to play too much Marvel. That's what happened. I'm playing Marvel right now, man.
How about this? You enter Injustice at KIT.
I was actually thinking about it, to be honest. I was gonna learn Green Lantern real fast.
Why don't you practice?
He's very Street Fighter-ish.
You just gotta work. You just gotta keep practicing your anti-Sadira attacks.
We can help you, dude. We have a mansion that we're renting out for KIT, and if you want to stay, it's gonna be $50 a day, unless we get a lot of people. And you can rent out your own room if you want to for more money. And it's gonna be 4 miles from the venue, and we can take you there if you need transportation.
Oh, nice. I will consider it.
Please do.
Because when Smash Brawl came out, I got second at final round.
That doesn't count.
What do you mean doesn't count? There were Smash players there.
Doesn't count.
What? They were there. They said I beat legit Smash players. That's what they said. Mike G, the one that won, he said I beat legit people.
Man.
Damn, that doesn't count? Shit, alright.
You gotta step it up, bro. I'm sorry.
How doesn't count?
You gotta pick a top tier, bro. Come on, step it up. I'll say this.
I knew who was top tier in that game. But I just sucked with them.
You picked Diddy, so I give you that.
I picked Diddy, and then I played Meta Knight. That was my first 2 characters.
Yeah, and I still remember that. I'm sorry, I keep bringing it up. I still remember that money match. remember how much shit everybody was talking, and then it was fun. And like honestly, you picked a good characters. It's just that
Yeah, I just have no experience. But if it was 64, I'm telling you, my Donkey Kong Suicide would definitely work.
I will put money even if we seed it perfectly and give you good easy people. It's not going to be as easy as you think.
No, I don't think it's gonna be easy, but I'm just saying that I'm gonna take some people off the cliff with me. That's what I'm saying.
I will say you'll take a couple of stocks. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you winning a match is.
Yeah, I'm about to say Justin gets it's some people that's gonna get took down. He ain't gonna just get bodied and knocked out like that. I leave it out.
I will put that on. I will put him on stream with 64 to be very honest, just because it'll be something. Because when you hear most fighting game players, they just go after. Usually, you associate them with going into the new game or whatever is popular. For him to go to 64 is a big deal, and the 64 people are the quietest people. You remember Isaiah from back in the day? He does is play.
Yeah, I was watching his videos. I'm like, oh, he's so ridiculous. I don't want to fight him. Give me.
I don't. Never with that dude. That dude is just he's quiet, and then he'll start beating everybody, and he'll just picks random and wins. Literally.
Yeah, I was watching him play.
He goes to Apex and says, what do you guys want me to play the entire tournament? They say, play Samus, and he'll play Samus and freaking get second or first.
And so it's the convention MagFest? So every time I go to MagFest,
I heard the story.
Every time there's always a lonely Nintendo 64 machine with a Smash on it, and I just play there for hours and hours. So I don't know, it's just something that I like playing. It's fun.
Yeah, I'm happy for you, man. Real talk. I know years ago, man. Seeing you where you are, man. You're the man. I'm sorry, I'm just tired. But no, Smash is not something that just kids play. It's everybody plays it because it has, for whatever reason, it just has a mass appeal. And I think that's the way you have to market these games. You have to get a mass appeal. And that's why a lot of FGC is not dying. I feel like the people are buying them less because they have these revisions. They do it too often. It's what happened with Guitar Hero. They just kept releasing Guitar after Guitar Hero, and then everybody just stopped buying.
Really Fighting games in general are losing its luster. Let's be real. I mean, even with Ultra, it has some cool things, but it's just a fucking repeat of a Simpsons show. It's still the same characters over and over. What? Oh wow! Now my focus is I got a red one. Cool. It's not offering. There's not enough diversity in the games. Unfortunately, they listen to the fighting game community, which is not a good thing for business. They're losing licenses, i.e., Marvel.
Yeah, that's the big one. To be very honest. It's not about Street Fighter going, it's about Marvel going, because that's where the moneymaker is going to be, because
you also got to remember, for Capcom, how was the last Mega Man? Oh, wait, there hasn't been one. How was the last Bionic Commando? Oh, yeah, that downloadable game? They haven't been, their original products, Resident Evil got lackluster. Their games aren't getting refreshed at all. And it's not bringing people to the table. When I can go download League of Legends and play 2 games and kill 12 hours... and it's free. People are going to be more apt to go to that. Now, I don't agree with the KI free to play model. I was talking to Crazy Dominican. He's like, "Yeah, I'm using Orchid. She's top 3." I'm like, "There's only 6 fucking characters."
She's top 6.
Top 6.
I like the reason I like what Killer Instinct did is they focused more on the gameplay as opposed to just putting out characters. So for that, I respect them.
Yeah.
But I also feel like they were rushed because they needed a launch title. Because I feel like if they would have rushed it and got all the characters, it would have ended up like DOA 4, just dead on launch. It really would have.
To be honest with you, I know what the fighting game community is how they're receiving it. I don't know how the general pop is. And that's
the general population is, what the fuck is Killer Instinct? That's the honest truth.
Unless you're my age, unless you were my age in the arcade, if you were my age in the arcade and played KI 1 and 2, you might be like, oh, finally. But even then, if you're my age, usually you got 4 kids and you don't play games no more.
Yeah, you need to make people are like, oh, they're making games for the casuals now. Yeah, it makes fucking money. I would do the same thing. You think I would spend, as a filmmaker, you think I would spend hours and hours making like Gravity? No, I'd make Transformers and make $1 billion. I don't give a shit. You make those
That's
movies
true,
on your
that's
own.
true.
It's real talk, and but that's what you got to do. Like, some people like to make money, some people like to do things other ways. Now, what I think is going to happen, and I'm seeing it a lot. There's a trend. I think there's going to be a really big video game recession.
Yeah.
If not already, like a depression or a crash.
It's already going on.
Capcom is not doing anything. Square is in the shit. And pretty much the only system, like, honestly, the only product that's doing really well is Steam. The PC Master Race. That they're doing better because they have all these indie games, and their indie games are like some of the best games that are being made right now. Like, for example, there's a game called Renaissance, which is a great point-and-click game, and it's in 16-bit, and it's got high ratings. Or a game To the Moon and Back. It was like some beautiful RPG, Or you can even go into Portal or Portal 2 or Half-Life 3, whenever the fuck that comes out. But Steam is doing very well. Even my favorite game, Halo. They fucked that up.
Yep. Halo, Call of Duty, they all,
Call of Duty is a fucking dumbass.
Oh my god! Don't get me started.
But the point is, too many developers take the attitude, if it ain't broke, don't touch it. Just keep what we think is working and throw the motherfuckers a bone, and they'll think it's something new, and we'll just keep rehashing it.
And to be honest, if people keep buying it, they really don't have a reason not to. Like, that's what Call of Duty does. They just keep making it and buying it, and people don't realize it. I just stopped buying them.
The general consensus, or the general population, is going to shell out that money, especially around Christmas. When Christmas hit, they know they're gonna make money. They're like, oh yeah, let's just drop another Call of Duty. They're gonna buy it. It doesn't matter, because I play Ghost, and boy, I said, I'm not buying this. I'm like, this is practically Black Ops 2.5. I'm like, I'm really not. But now I'm going with Battlefield 4 this time. I don't know. I might get Ghost just to have it, because I know that's what majority of people like. But I'm getting it when it's dirt cheap, or like when they have a sale for it. I'm not paying $60 for Black Ops 2.5.
Steam summer sale for the fucking win. That's like, I can tell you as a general gamer, I remember playing all the Call of Duties, and I stopped at Modern Warfare 3. And the reason I stopped was because I played it. It sounds really stupid, but I played Call of Duty, like the entire series up until Modern Warfare 3 for the plot. I actually really enjoyed how they did the plots. I thought the writing was good and excellent. And then
that was the last decent Call of Duties, and then it went to hell.
I went to 4. After 4, I was like, all right, that's it.
No, I did the Modern Warfare series. I did those. I just realized, like, it's starting to get boring on me. And I think here's an interesting thing. Do you know what the top selling system is?
Nintendo?
A 3DS.
Yeah.
Nintendo.
Because of Pokemon.
It's not even because of Pokemon. They were the top selling system before Pokemon.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah. People like, you have to figure out certain things. Like, people, I think more and more as the game, like, there's no the graphical difference between a 360 and an Xbox One, even though it's first gen, so you got to give them a little bit of time. I don't feel like it's such a big jump that it warrants a new system. I think that they should just focus on making better games. Games sell the system, and
I agree
with you. That is exactly why I don't have a PS4 right now, because I feel like there's no game that I absolutely need. I'm waiting for Watch Dogs to come out, or a slim PS4 to come out.
All right, hold on one second. Kelly, you there?
What's good?
What's going on, man?
Hey, Sanford.
What's up, man?
Jamie, you there?
What's up, Sanford?
Yeah.
Guys, take it easy. We have a girl on the show.
Oh my god, a girl
Oh my
panic!
God! Everybody, say something
Oh my
stupid.
God!
So anyway, we're talking about the lovely repetition of games right now and how this community is basically going to shit.
It's not even just the community. It's the gaming culture. It's what's happening now with a lot of like gaming culture, nerd culture, anime culture, is that it's too. It sounds weird, but it's too assimilated into the mainstream to the point where it starts to become oversaturation and it starts to become very very stale. If you look,
There's the $100 billion word, oversaturation.
if you look at if you look at I hate bringing it up. If you look at anime, there's way too many slice of life animes. I can't stand it. And then every once in a while, you get a show that brings you back to the 1990s anime, which is some of the best writing. Even though Hokuto no Ken is still the best anime I've ever seen, just because it's just manliness. Is you get the attack, you get Attack on Titan, you get like, which is basically turned into this giant hype train. You get Naruto as it got along, but that's kind of like the new DBZ and it's One Piece. But you get that, and then with gaming, what's happening is, like I said, we're buying systems. They want us to buy systems before we buy games, and that's not going to happen. People have grown to just wait.
People got smart. When I bought Nintendo and got robbed, the stupid robotic operated buddy who did absolutely shit but pick up a gyromite and move it from the left to the right, we were like, holy shit, that's awesome. And then you realize, I don't need the robot to play the stupid game. You can actually sit, and it was more fun to sit with the controller on your own.
Nintendo is basically the WWE.
Jamie,
they have billions of gimmicks, and they'll use all of them. Every gimmick they do it's interesting. Like, it's funny how the Virtual Boy is now become like the Wii U and 3DS. And the Wii U is, first of all, I wouldn't have never named it the Wii U. I really wouldn't have.
Terrible name.
Because it just makes you think that it's just an upgraded version of the Wii, and you don't want that. You want it to be its own system. And, you don't want to... And you have the game... The Wii U has great games on it, too. Like Wonderful 101 and all that. But nobody wants to buy the system because there's not something to make it really, really sell. They just have really good small games. Even though Super Mario 3D World's amazing.
Until Smash comes out, then everyone will buy it.
No, everybody's going to buy Smash.
Everyone's going to buy Smash no matter what.
Did you see what happened with Pokemon? Like, at Comic-Con, where, like, at New York, Nintendo, it was open till 5 a.m. It was open till 5 a.m. on launch. They spent 5 hours giving things to people, and they didn't give it to half of them. And it ran like a couple of city blocks. It's insane.
Oh, you mean for the Pokemon thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there actually. Actually, my friend was actually.
You say Pokemon?
Yeah, Pokemon thing.
Sit down, Justin. Relax.
Yo, Justin, you play Pokemon?
My friend was actually working. My friend was actually working the truck. In fact, I gave some shit away on the show. He gave me boxes of the balls and maps and posters and all this shit. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? He's like, give them away.
Yeah, but it was like a huge line. You saw? Remember that?
Yeah, till fucking like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning.
Pokemon is probably
Nintendo's biggest seller. No, wait till Smash. It's gonna sell more.
No, I know. It's gonna be on both.
And that's gonna be an insane line. Of course, you have like. I'm gonna be like, Nintendo, just give me an advanced copy. I'm not doing this shit. I never do fucking lines. Yo, if it's not to like do something really special, I'm not gonna get on a line.
I don't get on lines.
I hear you on that. I haven't lined up in like a while.
Nothing has made me say I gotta have that now. Nothing.
Yeah. Not now. Like that's my exact sentiment on PS4 right now. Like, I'm not in a rush.
What the hell is there on PS4 right?
I could have got it, but I don't want a different version of current games just with slightly prettier visuals. I don't want that. That's not enough to make me go shell out something.
There's nothing that you absolutely must have on PS4. It's like, oh, Call of Duty Ghosts, it's the same shit.
No, but the same.
You have a dog now.
But the same thing goes for Xbox. Both of these systems to me are disasters. I mean, I think 3DO when I think of both of these systems.
To be honest, I was talking to a friend about this. I said they should have waited like another maybe 3 to 4 years. And the reason why I say that is because, for one, neither of these systems have even been out for the 10-year mark. When I look at how long the PS2 ran, and then seeing but I know that's because I think Sony made this rash move because they felt they dropped the ball with PS3, which they technically did, but they're trying to get an edge over Xbox this time. But at the same time, I don't think it was a smart move as far as when you're trying to base it toward the entire general video game population, because these current gen systems still have life in them. They're not totally dead yet. If you were going to release these systems, you would have to. The thing with Microsoft and Sony, if they want people to buy Xbox Ones and PS4s, they would have to make really want the consumer or convince them to buy it. Why should I shell out this money to get this system?
To be fair, PS4 has sold 4 million and Xbox has sold 3 million. Combined, they've sold 7 million. Correct me if I'm wrong on the numbers, but they're selling the copies. It's just, to the hardcore gamer like us, it's why should we get those? We have no reason, because there are no games to say, buy me now.
Yeah, the system is going to bring the cat. See, this is why companies aim for casual people, because they know they're just looking for pure entertainment. The hardcore gamers, of course, are not going to be an easy buy. So it's,
I hate to interject here, but you have to realize that the hardcore demographic barely exists now.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's so completely marginalized at this point that, the hardcore demographic, it's not, with how expensive it costs to make video games nowadays, it's just not, from a bottom line standpoint, it's not reasonable to cater games to hardcore anymore.
No, it's not. No.
I'd rather
the way games change now, all the fitness revolution and motion sensor and all these other little pretty gimmicks that they have now. It's all geared up I'm going to make money, because you have to realize these are games, but it's also a business. And business practices, I'm going to do the best moves that bring me in the most revenue, so I could, feed my family, continue to make more games and make more money.
Can I say something here?
I get Steam. Steam is, go get a PC and go to Steam, and you'll find a lot of great games that people make in there.
As someone who's played computer games and stuck with computer games since Unreal Tournament back in 1999, I know all about the PC market and stuff, but also you have to realize that a lot of these companies that are making the AAA plus whatever the fuck you want to call them games now, they're publicly traded companies. They need, and they have that legal obligation to make as much money as possible for their shareholders.
They're the first ones that fail. They're the first ones that fail. Look at Acclaim. When I worked at Acclaim, we were publicly traded. They don't care about the bottom line. They care about the bottom dollar. As long as the investors are happy, they're going to keep traded and they stay in business. When people start eventually catching on and going, hey, Capcom, you've been making shit for quite some time now. I'm not going to dump money into you. EA has a market because it's based off of sports. And they look at that. I know, once again, Johnanthan, we're all athletes now. We're all athletes now, but, the fact is, a person that's not a hardcore gamer can pick up a Madden or pick up a baseball or a 2K, or any sport game and relate to it better and easier than, say, going and picking up Street Fighter. They might have played it.
True. That's why sports.
And there's going to be a lot more people playing it.
Yeah.
Matchmaking is going to be much easier.
Madden is pretty much. Okay.
The thing is with that, because I'm an avid sports player myself. The thing is, because this is one reason why this is also another reason why a lot of these games are accessible. They wanted to do numbers like Call of Duty and Madden and 2K, but the reality of it is that fighters will never like see those kind of numbers.
No, you're not going to see $1 billion worth.
No, they're not going to see that because the demographic for like you're trying to bring in casual gamers, but the demographic when you look at sports and shooters is like enormous compared to fighters, especially now.
And
like,
it's catered. And let's be real here, guys. Jamie, you're here. It's catered to men.
It is catered to men.
I mean, if you just look at every, and I mean every fighting game that's out there, every guy in this community wants at least one gamer girl as a, what do they call it? I'm so out of touch because I'm old. Waifus and shit. You know, because they all got big boobs flopping. And look at Mortal Kombat. I got Digimon here. Fucking Shiva with 4 hands, but has the greatest set of tits I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, she's supposed to be a monster. But they were like, well, we'll give her a nice rack at least.
Well, unless the
James, did
female,
you pitch that?
Unless the female demographic has been playing these games from their day one standpoint, it is really catered to a male demographic.
And a lot of the females that do play, they end up playing FPSs. A lot of them, FPSs and League. That's where you see a lot of the females nowadays.
Most of the females I know have a Wii.
Oh god!
They have a system.
Well, I'm actually talking about the competitors.
The stream chat's starting to bring up Better Alive now.
Casual gamers, most females have a Wii.
Yeah,
because they like those games.
To defend Dead or Alive, 4 was a travesty. 5 was a lot better because they got rid of the idiot who made the fucking game.
Yeah, but didn't they make the game into a volleyball game with the girls? Just so you can see the ass and the tits bouncing even more?
Yeah, they did. Dead or Alive beach volleyball. And you earn enough points, you can unlock skimpy bikinis.
I mean, I'm sure they weren't like, hey, let's go to UCLA and talk to the college coach of the women's volleyball team and find some pointers on designing this game. I'm sure they were just like, all right, who was the best looking girls? They're in. And that was it. Done.
That was good.
You know?
I also feel that a lot of females would own Wii because if women have kids, like Nintendo is more family oriented in their gameplay. I don't necessarily think women just like the Wii games. Most of the girls I know own PlayStations, but that's just my opinion.
I feel like here's the thing, and it's a fact that a lot of stuff is catered towards men. And if you look at this, was something that it sounds very sexist, but it's actually very true. You can't make this is said about film. If you put a female in the lead role, the movie's not going to sell. This was said to me by a filmmaker, and it's very, very true. Like for the most part, it's because for whatever reason, women are not seen as equals in certain aspects, and
they're not seen to take on the hero role.
Yeah,
they're always the damsel in distress.
What about Colombiana? That movie was awesome, and a lot of people saw it.
It didn't break 100 million.
How many?
Yeah, it didn't break big numbers though.
Yeah,
it's not going to do a Tom Cruise or a Bruce Willis or anything of that.
Well, she's not as known as them.
Can I bring this up real quick? You can dump as much resources as you want in like a real nice artsy movie or even a video game. Hell, look at Okami. Okami's probably like one of the artsiest, best video games ever made. It sold like shit.
Let's go back even further and just talk about Jet Set Radio and how great that series was.
Oh,
that's old school right there.
I don't know what got shafted more, that or a gay guy in a porno. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, like it was horrible, and it's bad because you can make all those games, but if you don't make certain titles, nobody really cares. And it's the same thing as in a lot of things in society. Like the masses just want to do the same thing over and over because they see a rear view mirror. They see the past. They're not looking towards the future. And then, you have these games that everybody's like, oh, it's great, great, great. And then they make another game that's similar years and years later, and it's the same shit. And people are like, oh, this is original.
I mean, that's what Michael Jordan does, and look how much money he got.
Well, you can't tell me Tomb Raider isn't popular, though.
No more.
Oh, Tomb Raider was popular, but
was.
I mean, 20 years ago. Yeah, 17 years ago. But it had a female role, and even back then, women were even less considered equals than they are now. I think
it's extremely sexualized role, though. You got to get it right. She was extremely sexualized, and to be,
she was the Hooters.
And also, and also at the time, this was kind of visionary. This was kind of innovative at the time. It used 3D polygraph, like 3D models instead of 2D sprites. That also helped.
But can we be honest here? What woman is not sexualized in a video game? Like James said, even Shiva had big tits.
None. Like
thank you.
Almost every game.
The closest.
What about that new game coming out? Oh, I don't know what it's called. Like Ellen Page.
I don't know.
Ellen Page.
The Ellen Page game Within Me or something like that.
Yeah.
You mean like the poster girl? Ellen Page.
It's called like he said Within Me or something like that. That game's been getting good reviews, and I don't think they're gonna sexualize a Ellen Page lookalike main character.
No, but they'll take her likeness and put her in Last of Us.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like, you have to go to such an extreme, and it has to be like an actor. But if you look at like a lot of the female roles, a lot of them were very sexualized. If you look at some of the most empowering women, you look at, in comics or video games or anything, you look at Wonder Woman, and you look at how her success outside of comics is literally nothing except a 1970s TV show. That wasn't.
Can we talk about that? Can we talk about the Batman and Superman movie and how they have that skinny woman playing Wonder Woman?
Can I explain? Can I talk to you? Can I give a disclaimer about how much I hate that?
I don't think Wonder Woman's invisible plane helped her all that much either, and truth be told.
To be very honest, that film is going to be a goddamn disaster because, number one,
yes,
they're stupid enough to put Batman in a film where they're trying to establish Superman's character. 2, they fucked up Superman by having him kill people. 3, the fact that they're putting Wonder Woman in the film. It doesn't matter how she looks. It's just the fact that you're putting Wonder Woman.
No, it matters. I mean, come on. For the last 40 years, she's been built and busty. And then you have this 100-pound model-looking woman playing as Wonder Woman. It just doesn't work.
Oh, no, I agree with that also. I also feel like there's no, I just feel like there was something about, Amazonians or ancient Kryptonians or some nonsense that they said is a rumor. But, the whole film is just a goddamn disaster. And it's just easy. You can easily see they're just trying to capitalize on the Avengers instead of just building their own fucking universe. One of the things I've learned about DC
is the universe sucks.
No, you're wrong.
It does suck. It sucks.
Awesome, but I don't like what they're doing with the movie.
No, the universe doesn't suck. It's that the universe is better for TV. Arrow is a great series. Their animated cartoons were some of the best cartoons ever written.
Amen, brother.
And if you don't believe
even their animated movies are pretty alright too.
Their animated movies are Batman. Red Hood was one of the best fucking films I've ever seen.
I just watched 40 episodes of Batman Beyond last week.
DC movies.
I still enjoyed them.
I love the DC movies.
I think every DC movie is bad except for 2. And they both happen to be characters I don't like. Actually, 3.
Batman and Batman.
Oh well, no.
The Dark Knight Returns.
Okay, let me clarify. Batman Begins is the best Batman film.
What are you talking about?
No,
Mr. Freeze.
What the hell?
Mr. Freeze.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
I don't know.
No, that was Batman the 1960s show remade into the 90s. That's what the fuck that was.
I don't know about that at all.
It's gonna be a cold day in hell.
No, it's going to be a cold day in hell.
Oh my god, that movie. Those puns, dude.
Yeah. No, Schwarzenegger made that film. But no, seriously.
Those puns.
You're talking about character development and how Batman became Batman. Batman Begins is a better film because it's about Batman. The Dark Knight really wasn't, but it was still a great film. I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm just saying if you're looking at it as a Batman fan, Batman Begins is better. And
I don't agree with that at all.
I understand.
What's your opinion, Sanford?
I think Batman Begins. I think Christian Bale's Batman's voice was horrible.
Yeah, I'd
and
rather.
that ruined the movie for me.
It was.
No, and Dark Knight.
I think the original Batman with Jack Nicholson was the best one.
I disagree. I think that's one of the worst films I've ever seen in my life.
Let's be honest. Let's not stand on ceremony here. Adam West is the best Batman of all time.
Oh yeah,
Adam West is one of the most.
And he's a pretty damn good mayor too.
I will say this, and this sounds really fucked up. I think Tim Burton's one of the most overrated directors. I think he gets by on his disability and his fucking wife.
And I think Batman, the one with the Dark Knight with the Joker. I think the only reason why that got credit is because Heath Ledger died. No,
that's true. But Heath Ledger also did a good job because he made a character. He didn't play himself. But played himself. And if you don't understand that, then you might as well go.
No, I do.
Give Eminem an Oscar for 8 Mile.
But the problem with the movie was that he was the entire movie.
That's like saying
he was the whole movie. He made the movie good, and basically Batman did nothing. But that's how bad the film was. Like the film, like any movie.
It wasn't. Don't get me wrong. Like Heath Ledger really was a big part of the Dark Knight, but outside of that, looking at it how it was put together, it was actually well written.
Without Heath Ledger, that movie was a bomb.
Hey, he said that movie was a bomb.
I don't know.
That movie would have bombed because you know what? Because it was so talked about of how he got, while the movie was getting made, how he was getting into it, and if you listen to the Hollywood, people who were talking like he got so wrapped up into it. Like he talked to Jack Nicholson, he talked to anybody that ever played the Joker. He read on it, he read the comics, and this is a guy that really got enveloped into the character, and you saw that the way he played him.
Didn't he posthumously get an Oscar for his role?
Yeah,
he was nominated or some shit.
Yeah, he was nominated, and his wife Michelle Williams picked it up. The reason I like The Dark Knight was I love the transformation of Two-Face. I thought it was a lot better than Batman Forever. He just fucking appears.
I like that. I'll admit I like that too. But Christian Bale, Christian, like the movie was a 90 for me. Christian Bale made it a circled 65. I had to pass it, but it really didn't pass.
I think Christian Bale is horrible as Batman, man.
I think he's. I actually like the character.
I think Val Kilmer did a better Batman than he did.
I think that the only problem the only problem I honestly had with Bale was how he did the voice. I think the Batman Begins was perfectly fine, and then he overdid it, and he sounded like he sounded horrible,
like a parody of himself.
Sound like he needed. I don't know what it was.
And here's the thing. I will always say the best Batman will be Kevin Conroy. The animated Batman was the best, but even he started to suck after a couple of years because he was too much Batman. One of the best Batman stories, and again, I want to make it on the record, I hate Batman as a character. I don't like him. My favorite character is actually Nightwing. I love Robin and Dick Grayson. I think Dick Grayson, Tim Drake, and Damian Wayne are some of my favorite characters. But one of my favorite episodes I ever saw of the Batman animated series, and it actually featured Adam West. It was called Beware of the Grey Ghost. And it was basically sort of
that episode.
It was such a touching episode because if you knew the history of that was the new Batman in the TV, and it was kind of like a passing of the torch. You could also look at Heart of Ice, which is the redone Mr. Freeze story, one of the most really tragic, and they used that basis to redo his story in the movie and in the comic. And of course, one of my personal favorite episodes, Mad Love, which is the origin of Harley Quinn.
I like origin movies, just not Wolverine.
Wolverine is another overrated character.
We don't discuss
my favorite character.
I don't think that movie.
We don't have to talk about
a bad movie. A bad movie.
Though Wolverine was good. Terrible. Wolverine or X-Men Origins was blah.
Origins was bad. You think Wolverine was good too?
I think the last movie was ass.
No, I said it was. See, the thing is, I'm not gonna say if I say a movie's great, it's great. But if I say it's good, it just means watchable. Because my expectation is to be entertained.
That movie was. I
wasted $13 to see that movie.
Yeah, I wasted $13 on Hancock, and I still regret that shit.
Damn, it cost $13 to see a movie in New York.
Oh God! I feel like I'm in. I feel like I'm watching. I feel like this is like a live action comic Vine thread, pretty much. It's going nowhere.
Well, if you really want me to get into it, like, here's the thing with comics in today's industry. With DC, it's all fucked. They're all fucked up right now. They were doing really great until they told the guy who made everything great to do everything, and then he fucked it all up, and that was Jeff Johns. But they do have Arrow. They did have Bruce Timm until he left, so the animated universe is all fucked up. They canceled a great TV show, which was Green Lantern, the animated series. They got rid of Young Justice, which, to be very, very honest, I started to get into it, even though I like Teen Titans more.
Like, I wasn't sure at first, but then I started watching episodes and got into it.
Yeah, and then, you know, they canceled fucking Thundercats, even though it's not DC, but that was my new shit. That was like hype. But you know.
Hold on, can we talk about Teen Titans Go?
What the fuck's Teen Titans Go?
Teen Titans.
Okay, it's like
Go
a
is
parody of the original Teen Titans. They just act silly and stuff, and they're like chibi versions of themselves. Like chibi is a Japanese word for little small animated.
Super deformed, yeah.
Yeah, but it's just a parody. It's all in good fun, and people get mad at this show because they're like, "This is not how Raven would act. She is not comical. I am offended," and they get butthurt. But it's a joke. It's not supposed to be taken seriously.
I think I saw that because I seen like her trying to kiss Robin and shit, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on with this shit?
It's a joke, and people take that show way too seriously. Just sit back and laugh.
It's like Lego DC all of a sudden, mini versions.
I'll post a link in the chat.
Here's how I feel about it. Somebody said to me, "Watch Teen Titans Go." I looked at it. I turned it off. That's how you deal with things like an adult. You just don't watch it. Like,
and I respect that, but don't get mad about it.
I'm pissed at wrestling. I'm not watching it for a long time. They fucked up everything I thought was going to happen. And I refused. I think Batista is so fucking stupid. But that's another story. But comics...
Hey, I like the direction they're going right now with Lesnar and...
I know.
Why not?
Well, not the Lesnar...
Sleep, conquer, repeat.
I haven't watched wrestling in years.
Hold on, Sanford likes wrestling. How do you feel about the state of wrestling right now, Sanford?
I think wrestling... Honestly... Well, being that Hogan is scheduled to return soon, I think it's going to get pretty interesting when he comes back. Batista's returning on the 20th, so that's pretty cool.
No.
Like Hulk Hogan? Hulk Hogan's coming back?
TNA is going under, let's be honest here.
What is it? What did
Listen,
Obama stop giving Hogan Social Security checks?
No, TNA is going bankrupt. They can't afford his ass. He didn't re-sign with them.
And they fucked up
right now.
Getting back AJ Styles.
Right now.
Isn't Insane Clown Posse involved with TNA?
Listen. Right now, Daniel Bryan and CM Punk are scheduled to win the Royal Rumble. So they're scheduled to win, most likely. Or maybe this Roman Reigns guy. It's out of those three.
I like Batista to win the Rumble.
What?
Think about it. This is my dream scenario.
They're not gonna put him in the title picture so fast. He just came back.
Oh yes, they will.
Why not?
He left because he left.
Called Guardians of the Galaxy. It's called Marvel. It's called Batista, and it's called WrestleMania. He's gonna win the title, and it's bullshit.
Listen. He didn't leave on exactly good terms with Vince. All right, that's number one.
So did The Rock. He said, "Fuck you." And he still come back and won the title.
The Rock is a megastar. He can come back whenever he wants. He brings in millions as soon as they hear his name.
But Sanford, you do realize Lesnar walked out during a major storyline in 2003.
He did. And that was in 2003. Batista has not been gone as long as that.
But Vince doesn't care. Okay. He just wants the money.
He wants the money.
He knows exactly.
I'll say this, but let me say this. My view of the state of wrestling is that they fucked up very big, and it's going to get really bad, and people are going to realize it for another year or two, and I'll tell you why.
Okay, that's fine, Johnathan. Let's say what his opinion is real quick.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you didn't finish.
I've already realized that wrestling is shit. I've been realized that for the last 4 years. Wrestling has not been good since the Attitude Era. This is just the bottom line.
Exactly. That's when I last watched it.
Right. But we just have to take it for what it is if we're going to keep watching.
Listen. My favorite wrestler right now doing it is CM Punk. Okay? He's my favorite right now because he's put in a lot of work. He can actually wrestle, unlike Cena. And he also does shows. So, as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to support CM Punk as long as he wrestles. But anybody outside of that...
Huh?
Okay, Sanford, tell me your timeline from now to WrestleMania. If
Wait,
you think
hold on a second. Justin, do you have opinion on wrestling?
Yes, I do. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna really happen. Okay, ready for this?
John Cena's gonna win. That's how.
Hey, the last four people in the Royal Rumble is gonna be Batista, Brock Lesnar, CM Punk, and Daniel Bryan. Okay, and after that, Batista and Brock Lesnar are gonna knock each other out at the same time, and that's gonna fuse the battle between the Beast versus the Animal. And then Cena's gonna beat Orton for the title, and he's gonna make Daniel Bryan a good guy again, and then Daniel Bryan's gonna be champion. The end.
Okay, this is what I think is gonna
happen. If that happened, I swear to God, I would be happy. I think they totally
see. That's why wrestling should hire me as a writer, right?
They should hire. No, I said this a long time ago that wrestling should stop hiring Hollywood writers, and they need to hire comic book writers because they can do larger than life. Also,
since Batista just came back, I think he's going to win the Rumble. He's the favorite to win the Rumble. And since Lesnar is in this feud with Big Show, or starting this feud with Big Show, and Lesnar already said that he wants to challenge Orton, whoever has the title after the Rumble, he's going to beat Big Show, whatever, or it's going to DQ, whatever. And then Lesnar is going to beat whoever the champion is after the Rumble. Batista's going to be the champion. Lesnar's going to beat this person at No Way Out. Then it's going to be Batista versus Lesnar at WrestleMania.
Oh, wait, that would be so bad.
Why would that be bad? Everyone's tired of Cena being in the main event, so they got to do something different.
Two part-timers.
And Punk is pushing it.
You guys,
number one, Sheamus is coming back in the Royal Rumble. He's coming back from his injury, so people are forgetting him. That's number one. All right.
Sheamus is not gonna do anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Sheamus ain't doing shit, man. He's so boring.
He's not gonna win, but he's gonna throw a lot of people out.
Okay.
All right. Now. To be perfectly honest, I'm only interested in seeing who's Undertaker gonna fight. I don't care about these title matches. Personally, I think these title matches are boring, and I think the only person that the Undertaker should fight right now is Hogan.
No, really?
That's
I may actually 60-year-olds going at it.
I mean,
so what is this, TNA?
No, I'm just saying. Listen. I'm just saying, in terms of the audience that it could bring, the money that it can bring, I think it'll be great I think it'll be great for business. I think
business.
I think it will be the most epic match ever, personally.
Yeah.
What? Who's
I think someone's gonna break a hip in that match. In all honesty,
it would be best for business.
Hogan's gonna rip his shirt and he's gonna rip his shirt and
and I also think that Undertaker should lose to Hogan.
Okay.
Whoa! Hell no. Okay, Sanford, you just said Batista did not leave on the best terms, and you know Vince and Hogan have had their problems for the last decade or so. So you really think?
No, I don't think he's gonna win. I would like for him to win.
Okay, you would like for him to win.
What would be the benefit of Hogan winning that match?
Because Hogan is the fucking greatest of all time. That's why.
All right, let's mute this man. Mike, listen to me.
That's free.
Be so much
let me say this. All right, here's my thing.
Actually, I don't think it'll be a lot of salt. I think people will actually accept it.
No, they won't.
People hate Hogan right now.
People don't care.
It depends on how he comes back.
We'll see. I'm not mad at him. I want to see Hogan do something, but I don't think he should end the streak.
Man, Hogan's gonna need a lot of steroids to do anything nowadays.
He's gonna need to get on that Sylvester Stallone steroid diet.
I think with 3 good leg drops, he could do it.
3
leg drops.
He might break.
Two leg drops. 2 leg drops, so one from the top ropes will do it.
He can't do a leg drop.
He ain't getting on top of the rope either.
He can't even.
He'll fall off the rope.
They're gonna have to set up a little mini stairs for him.
Get on top of a ladder and fall down. Break his hip. Get on top of the Undertaker.
He's gonna have a table, chairs, and ladder match. It's gonna be those 3-step ladders.
Yeah, y'all do know that Hogan is kicking out at least 2 tombstones, right?
Yep.
And then Hogan's gonna activate his life alert and say
he's gonna Hulk up after Tombstone and no sell it.
Okay, let me say this. All right, first of all, like the state of the wrestling is this. I personally feel like if Daniel Bryan does not end up winning the title by WrestleMania, that they pretty much destroyed any hope of having a star for the future that will replace Cena. They really will. And because Daniel Bryant's story is like, they basically broke him. And if he, as a storyline, if he doesn't come back and win the title, like Justin said, in some way, shape, or form, and turn on the Wyatts and have all this stuff happen, it's not worth it to me.
That's what I'm saying. My shit is right.
I actually am I'm agreeing with Justin on this one. I think he's got it down.
If it happened like that, I'd be happy. But here's the thing: they want Batista to fight for the title, and I disagree with that because even though he's going to be there full time, I don't think he should be put in the main event. At the same time, they're not pushing Daniel Bryan anymore. They've said that on record. They said on record they're not going to push CM Punk anymore. It's going to be people that have great matches that they're not going to end the game, the event. Here's what I want to happen. I want eventually for Bray Wyatt to reveal that the devil was Triple H, the one who said made him do it, and say Triple H said, I did it on purpose to break you, to make you realize that, you cannot be what you want to be. And that fuels him to go back to, being who he wants to be. And that's what makes him want to win the Rumble. And, you do the against all odds and whatever bullshit. And I want for the WrestleMania, I would want Daniel Bryan versus whoever fucking has the title. I would want Triple H versus CM Punk. I would really want Shield versus the Wyatts if the Shield doesn't break up by then.
This has to happen at Mania or whenever possible. No Way Out, whatever. They have to do Shield versus Wyatts, right? And the Wyatts have to win, and there has to be dissension in the Shield. And then Roman Reigns becomes the breakout star. Like, they turn on Roman, whatever, they beat him up, leave him for a pile, and then Roman becomes a face, and that's how he gets his singles push. Because he should be in the title contention right now.
Whoa, no.
No, he should be maybe intercontinental, but not
well,
WWE
you don't think
title.
Roman should be world champion?
No way!
He's beast.
The Rock. He may be related to The Rock. He isn't The Rock. And Dean Ambrose is the star of that.
He's got the look. He's got strength. He's got charisma. Give me a good reason why Roman should not be the champion.
Because Dean Ambrose can talk.
Yeah,
Roman Reigns all he can do, though. Roman's got the whole arsenal. He's got the total package.
Roman Reigns is basically a stand-in for fucking 300. He's not a guy. He's a good wrestler, but he can talk. But Dean Ambrose is you can stand out.
I think Dean Ambrose is ridiculous. I think
on the mic. I will give you that. Roman is better in the ring. And the spear is
oh, Jesus Christ, you're giving me a heart attack, bro.
Mad fan said Dean Malenko should fight Arn Anderson.
Roman is not bad on the mic. He doesn't get enough time to talk. Like, when he was talking on Raw, he was doing fine. He said everything he needed to say. He kept it short. That's how he should be. He should be a monster, a beast.
Ambrose.
He doesn't.
It's like what happened to Ryback, man. Ryback started talking, and that shit was at the end of it.
It was a wrap. When he first came out, I was like, all right, I might actually get back into this. And then they had him on the mic saying, I was like, oh God, really?
Yo, he messed up. He should only be saying "feed me more," and then that's it.
That's it. That's it, Roman. I'ma fuck you up. That's it.
Yo, stop.
That's all he has to say.
Guys, you know who's really good on the mic? Is fucking Brodus Clay.
All right, now you're trolling.
Yo, listen to him.
It's not bad.
No, listen to his main event promo when he was a heel. He said he was really good. He knows how to deliver. He gets you to hate him. It's just that, they fucked him up for such a long time.
The Funkasaurus thing is going to stick with him. It's going to be hard to take him seriously after that.
Yo, but what he said about Tensai was fucked up. He's like I was fighting somebody who even the fans didn't know who he was. And he's like, I was like, damn. And he was great. The thing is, the reason I'm so angry at wrestling right now is just the way they're treating Bryant. I think he really should have the title. And if he doesn't get it,
should.
It's like
y'all like Bryan like that?
He put in some work. He's really entertaining to watch.
It's not even that.
I'm not into his character like that. I think he's great in the ring, but I think his character's whack.
No, it's the idea that, basically it's the storyline. It's the fact that everybody in a high position in WWE does not want him to be champion. And you want somebody like to succeed. No, you want him to succeed. Like a lot of people do. People want him to win.
I don't.
And the fact that they just ripped the title away from him and then they just threw him in a fight against the Wyatts, and people generally don't want John Cena to win. They don't.
I don't want him to win either, but
they like him to win. I don't. I get so sick. It's not.
No, I'm actually tired of Cena.
It's just that he shouldn't be the champion right now. He doesn't need the belt.
He doesn't need it. He's over. He sells the most merchandise. He is the #1 person on the roster. He doesn't need a belt to verify that.
I think.
But let's be honest here. He doesn't need it. We need different people in the main event at Mania. We don't want to see Randy Orton versus Cena Part 12.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. You know what got me kind of mad about wrestling?
What?
How they gave Punk the belt for as long as he had it, only for him to job to The Rock, and then the Cena Rock feud resurfaced, and then that was it. He was just out of the title picture.
I'm a Rock mark,
that was pretty bad.
That was
pretty
disrespectful.
I think that was fucking corny.
That was very disrespectful.
I think that was corny because Punk put in a lot of work over the years to get the recognition that he did, and I feel that he should be going up against Triple H and those guys instead of Bryan.
No, Bryan.
I think it would have been more interesting if they did it that way, because Bryan, to me, his character is stale to me. It's very stale.
It's because they beat him down.
Yes, it's really corny.
And you also think about it's about the TV show too, Total Divas. They gotta push that because they're the couples.
That pissed me off. The Slammies when AJ didn't get the award, that was bullshit.
Yeah, AJ really definitely deserves it, no matter what.
Very
bullshit.
I like how. Do you ever notice how she's not on TV right now?
Yeah, I think she pissed them off. She said something off camera.
They did something.
Yeah.
What happened was because she
flipped on somebody.
No, she's dating Punk. They were on vacation, and a fan came up to her and said something, and she didn't like it, and she got out of line, and they were gonna suspend her for that, but they just gave her a warning.
I thought she was acting too much. She was acting her character in public, and then it kind of freaked like some important person out. That's what I was.
Yeah, it was on Maria Morales or some shit like that.
No. Somebody actually said something when she was with Punk that was kind of offensive, and then she came out of character. Instead of paying the person no mind, she kind of came out of character, and they were going to suspend her for that, but they just gave her a warning.
To be very honest, it's really sad with the women's division when you watch the rest of them wrestle and you realize Natalya
Wait. What women's division?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's sad when Natalya's not fighting AJ Lee.
Right.
No, there's three good wrestlers. There's AJ Lee, there's Tamina, and there's Natalya. And
Summer Rae is up and coming. We gotta give her.
The fabulous Moolah isn't
She's
wrestling
okay.
anymore.
She's not terrible.
I miss. Where is Paige? Why is she not in the WWE right now?
There was no women's division. Okay. There was the Divas titles. There's not even a women's title anymore.
Yeah, AJ. You saw the picture with AJ Lee where she had the women's title instead of the Divas because she hates that title. She hates Divas title. She wants to be the women's champion, and she always refers to herself as that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
because she knows the state that they're in right now, and she knows it's a joke. How would you feel?
Yeah. Another thing you should look at, the thing I like about Bryan is he has that he's a lot like Punk, except he's not as good on the mic where you can get behind him. But they're both not getting pushed by the WWE, and that's really sad because they actually deserve it more than anybody else.
There's a reason for that. They are the best wrestlers on the roster. We can argue about that all day. They are the best wrestlers on the roster.
Who's the best wrestlers on the roster? Who?
Punk and Bryan?
No. That's absolutely incorrect.
Who's better than them? Technical wrestling. Who's better than them?
You guys are forgetting about Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, I did forget about Ziggler, but Ziggler's in the doghouse, and you know it.
No,
he's got no chance.
They also said they're never giving him the title again.
First of all, Dolph Ziggler in the ring, in terms of knowledge, is not as knowledgeable as Punk, but in terms of the moving around the ring, Dolph Ziggler is better than Punk. Punk can only run in a straight line in his matches. He's not diversified in the ring. I'm actually a backyard. I used to be a backyard wrestler myself. So Punk, he hits the ropes and he bumps really well, but he's very one-dimensional.
Oh, you got me.
Running, in terms of running toward the ropes and back. Ziggler is more universal in the ring than Punk is.
I can see that.
Ziggler's a better seller, but Punk's a better technician.
No.
That's not true at all. That's not true at all. They're both good technicians. It's just Punk has more experience than Ziggler has. That's all.
Yeah,
Punk. But anyway, the point was that Daniel Bryan and Punk, they got their push last year, and WWE did not like the ratings. So that's why they brought Cena back. They wanted Cena to heal really fast so they can put him back in the main event. And they wanted to put Punk and Bryan in the upper mid card because they didn't feel that they deserved the title spot because they weren't bringing the ratings.
And the problem is with that is that they're putting them against. No,
that is true. That is actually true.
It has to do with the ratings and the pay-per-view buys.
That's 100% true. You can look
because
that up.
Said last year.
Last year, last year.
Punk, it's last year.
Punk,
for this
Punk had the title the entire year last year.
No, I'm talking about when Bryan was feuding with the Authority, and then Punk was in the main event at some point. But when Bryan was in the main event, the ratings weren't good, so they put him and Punk together.
Here's a real.
Oh, right. I know what you mean.
Yeah. Here's a real fact.
In the upper mid card. Go ahead,
The WWE champion for like almost a year plus was CM Punk. How many times was he the main event of those pay-per-views? Not that many. He did not. He was the champion, but he did not main event a lot of those events.
In 2012, Cena main evented more pay-per-views than Punk when he had the title. When Punk had the title, that was unacceptable.
Bryan main event 2 events.
Damn, that's bad.
And they just said fuck him. They set them up to fail, to be very honest, because they're putting them against fucking Monday Night Football and all this shit, and they're expecting people not to. They're expecting people to not to watch. They're setting these guys up to fail, and like to be very honest, Cena doesn't bring that much ratings. He's not that like. He's not. People just hate him now. It's gotten to a point where it's like even the kids are not even into him anymore.
The crowd was dead. Did you hear? I mean, the Maryland crowd was dead almost all night. Last night, but Cena didn't even really get a reaction. It was just like, oh, him again.
People are getting tired of it. People want if Bryan does. Honestly, I really feel this way. If Bryan does not win WrestleMania, it's going to be really bad for WWE because they are still relying on Cena. Like Orton right now is great right now because he's an asshole. But Cena, the only person Cena should try to feud with is The Undertaker because he needs to have a WrestleMania moment with
that
him.
would be good for business.
I don't know, man, because I don't want him to.
He has to lose, but that would be good for business because people like us would be afraid that he would win.
Exactly.
We would watch
because he kicks out at 2 and everything.
Right, we would be afraid. We're like, oh my god, they're gonna let Cena take over the streak. So we would obviously watch that. That's why it's good for business for Cena to fight Undertaker.
And Punk versus Undertaker was great.
Actually, I didn't like Punk versus Undertaker that much.
I did. I thought it was really. I didn't like the story. I thought the match was great.
I didn't like the matchup too well because Undertaker beat him too easy.
He had a better match with him than honestly Triple H.
Nah, that's not true.
Shawn Michaels were the best matches.
Because Triple H whooped his ass most of the match. CM Punk didn't do much. He just got tombstone and that was it. It was like anticlimactic. It was very, very like clean, the victory. And I didn't like that. I felt like it was too easy for him to beat. He beat him too easy.
I think they were just setting up his face.
At least let him kick out of 1.
Yeah, he didn't kick out of he got tombstone once and that was it.
Yeah. Shawn Michaels kicked out of what? 2 tombstones?
Yeah.
55.
Triple H kicked out of 2.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was just whack. It's got tombstone.
John Cena's gonna tick out at everything because he never gets pinned.
Which Cena's gonna take 3 tombstones. Let's be honest here.
He's gonna take 100. That bastard.
And choke slam and a last ride.
I think what I want to see, and this is never going to happen, is they need to get, because they have a lot of great talent. They actually do. They have Big E Langston. Shoutouts to Big E, NEC, the real Big E. I still find that fucking funny. That it's Big
I like
E.
him where he is right now. Honestly, at first I didn't care for him, but he's doing all right in the Intercontinentals.
And he actually knows he has good mic skills. They got to let him talk more. He's funny. He's actually really funny, and even though the people call him Carlton Jr., but anyways.
He's Wolf Crone. He's Big Wolf Crone.
He's Wolf Roids.
That's what Wolf Crone would look like on steroids.
All right. Hey, James.
Yes, sir.
Hey, let me have the floor real quick because I'm about to take my ass to sleep. I got to work in the morning. Thanks for having me on the show. Just want to let people know that I want everyone to try to make it to UFGT Cross.
Even me?
Huh?
Even me?
No, UFGT.
I said even me.
Yes, especially you.
Oh God.
I am debating on it actually.
Please come.
Are you gonna have Smash there?
Please come to. Yes, Smash will be there actually.
Who's running Smash?
I don't know who's running it. Project Melee is going to be the game ran, as far as I know.
If you know who's running it, let me know because I can.
Digi, can you do me a favor and see if GGA can stream Injustice pools?
I will think about it because I don't know.
Seriously, dude.
I don't know if I'm officially staff yet, and you definitely know I don't give a fuck about Injustice. So.
I know you hate it, but just do us a solid.
You're a closet Injustice fan.
I am not closeted nothing Injustice.
You can never hate on a game that has Harley Quinn.
That will be the last tournament I ever attend because that will be the last time I'm involved with the FGC. So I hope everyone can make it because I will be retiring permanently. So I really, really hope that every one of you in this chat, everyone that's listening now, can make it to that tournament. Not just for me, but I think that